Before we start with the build, the base planks will need to be located and the stainless steel tie rods installed. The rods can easily be threaded through the 30mm holes underneath the plank and fastened with the washer and nylock nuts supplied. There are 4 used for each of the long walls, which are used later on in the build. The build can then be started by placing the bottom half planks into position with their tie rods facing upwards. To aid with the stability whilst laying out the bottom layer, we recommend placing the standard corner planks in place as you work your way around the pool. Once the base layer has been placed into position, we can start building up the walls. The planks for long walls each need to be carefully lowered over the stainless steel tie bars. The joins should all match up directly with the wooden pool brace. It's essential that you use the provided knocking blocks to close the tongue and grooves tightly together. We continue this process using standard planks until the 3rd full layer from the ground. At this stage, we need to install this low-level suction inlet plank. The build can then continue until we only have 2 layers left, which is where we need to install the skimmer planks. At this stage, we need to install the lower skimmer plank. Once the lower skimmer plank has been fixed tightly into place, the skimmer can be carefully put into position. The upper skimmer plank can then be installed by carefully placing over the top of the skimmer. As soon as we are sure the tongue and grooves are correctly in place, close it together by hitting it firmly with a mallet to hold the skimmer in place. We can then fix the skimmer to the pool wall. Firstly, make sure the skimmer is level and then drill a 4mm diameter hole in each corner of the skimmer. Then we screw the skimmer into position using the supplied screws. We can now continue to build the last of the pool structure, making sure that the top planks are fully locked into place using a mallet. To finish the main structure body, the tie rods are fixed using the supplied washer and full nut to tighten. The excess tie rod can then be just cut off using a hacksaw or angle grinder, making sure that the rod is finished flush with the top of the pool wall. Installing the brace covers and vertical supports. Once we have established the positioning of the brace covers, they can then be trimmed to the exact wall height. This always needs to be done on site as the timbers are purposely supplied oversized. The brace cover is then fixed together using the 4x40mm screws provided, making sure it's level at all times. To fix the pool wall, we need to mark the centre lines on the inside of the pool wall to give us the screw positions. Using the 5x100mm screws provided, we can then attach the brace cover to the pool wall. Using the marked centre line, from the inside of the pool, screw right through each plank into the brace cover. Installing the top shelving bracket. Firstly, we mark out the locations of the shelving brackets using the supplied wooden pool layout drawing. Using a square, we check to make sure that the top of the pool wall is flush with the shelving bracket. The bracket can then be fixed into place using two 5 by 100mm screws. Continue until all brackets have been installed.